So I'm basically going to talk about the Cosmates contest that I entered. So I'll start with what it's about, then judges' comments, and then my own personal feedback on it. Okay, so the Cosmates contest was celebrating the 10th anniversary of the shop, where they sell really nice clothes. Although they do have shipping, I'm not sure what the shipping prices are. I've never actually bought from that, even though I have a costume for that. I'll explain that in a minute. But I guess the prices that you pay for them are obviously, they're actually not too bad for what I'd say are cosplay costumes and other costumes. The price is actually quite nice, but they are still obviously quite a lot. But if you have a look in other places, costumes can be about £100, and then you go over here and they're about 50 or 60. So yeah, I have looked around at different. Sorry, my phone just being annoying. I let it dry naturally. Can you tell? It's all fluffy. Okay, so judges' feedback from mine. Well, the tweets were basically saying that I won the Joy Bank award, but basically because I was one of the very few people that wore Joy Bank clothing, even though I was low down on the ranks, something that somebody else really should have got, but I got it. That was kind of saddening, because I think it would have been better if they hadn't told me that, because I don't think it's something you should really tell someone, that you got it basically because you were the last person. And I'm only saying what they said in their tweets, so I'm not actually saying anything wrong right now. Not that I have anything against Cosmates, I think some of the comments should have not been involved, but I guess that's kind of part of it, listening to comments and taking in the feedback. Like, they said that if I hadn't involved the drama I would have got higher scores, which I don't think they should have put that, because I kind of know that, and it's really annoying, because when you have an idea in your head and then you put it into kind of words and things, and then when you try and do it, it just goes all wrong, and then you kind of think it's okay, and you're trying to say that it's okay, and then by the time you've uploaded it you're just like, no, I should not have done that. And I wish I could have cut it so it was just, a bit shorter, well, a lot shorter. Yeah. So yeah, my own personal feedback from the judges' comments, they said, well, basically, like my smile, but I guess a smile can't get you everywhere, because obviously I love what I do. I love dancing and singing and everything else, but obviously that just won't get you anywhere. You need all the professionalism of it, the editing, the costumes, and the camera, and places to kind of go. So basically, not to be rude, but that all requires money. And it's true, because not everybody, well, a lot of people in this contest do have it, but they have loads of subscribers, like thousands or hundreds, and not all, but most who kind of, were up in the top ranks. So and I'm just kind of like, well, I'm only 17, I'm very close to applying for university. I'm trying to save what money I have for university, which, by the way, isn't that much at all. It's about the same amount as my subscribers. Yeah. And so I can't just go out buying lots of costumes, because although I could focus on dancing, I'm focusing on a career that's more likely, which is going into medicine, and so I can't just go out buying cameras every time one of them breaks, or buying hundreds of pounds worth of editing studios, because the free ones you just have a watermark, and I think I would have been scored down a lot if I used one with a watermark. But I could have done the kind of twin effect. I love doing the twin effect, but yeah, I actually have a twin, but she doesn't like dancing. She looks nothing like me. Yeah, that's why I like the more twin style one, because, well, that's their Twitter name, I think, but I like theirs because I think it's Ali and Sally, isn't it? I like how on the dance it's just very in sync. I think they definitely deserved third or more, but I really like their video. I liked everybody's video, to be honest. I was pretty close with who I said would come in. I knew the top 3. I didn't know where they were going to place, but I knew they were whereabouts they were going to place. I knew Natalie was going to win the Clearstone, and I didn't know who was going to win the Joy Bank because I didn't know actually who wore Joy Bank clothing. I just didn't expect it to be me. But the person that did the dress up, I was just like, she's definitely going to get first because that was really, really good. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I've got to say. So yeah, the only reason I had that costume is because I got it as a gift from someone. I've never actually bought a costume before. I only own 2 costumes. Yeah, and I move around a lot from where I usually live to at home, so I forgot to bring my costume with me. I didn't actually expect to need a costume, that's why. So yeah, there was a lot of moving around, and I'm currently studying, revising, whatever for my exams, so there's that as well. Yeah. Hopefully this contest will be on next year, and hopefully they'll let me enter, because I'd really like to enter and kind of improve from last time, so I can show that I've improved. But I don't know whether I can enter because I won the Joy Bank prize, but technically I came really low down on the ranks, so maybe if they did a second one they'd let me. Yeah, that's it. Holly Heart, peace out. Yen yen. Bye.